Hey, what's going on, folks? Just getting set up. Gonna share this to a couple places and get going here. Really excited to check out the Desert Crawler from Invalid Redneck, finally on consoles. Hope everyone is as excited as I am. I got a whole bunch of other console mods activated as well. So we'll just do a nice little testing session here on TMB Trails. Hey Kiwi D, Jason Gilmore, thanks for joining, or Jalmore, sorry, I might have mispronounced that. Thank you very much for joining in the stream, folks. Has anyone had a chance to try this bad boy out yet? I know I'm excited. Alright, just about done being annoying sharing this to a bunch of places. Alright, let's get going here. Enough of me just having the static dead screen. So again, I have a whole bunch of mods activated. I got the new console mod, brand new today, the Invalid Redneck Desert Crawler. Super excited to have that. I also have on the right here the brand new console mod, the first mod on console from Glitchworks, the generic mud truck he calls it. It's his first custom mod. He has a whole bunch of other tweaks that will hopefully also come to consoles as well. Going up the right side, the Unum AWA 4x4 made by Sri Lanka. Invalid Redneck FD69 TTC. The Western Monster in the background over there. I got the RGN Zentos. I got the Rolling Coal GGMS Hybrid Pack, Rolling Coal, Ford FTL 9000, and then two more of the brand new console mods on the trailer, followed by the Track Day Dawn, the Core from CCM, and finally the APC 6x6. So yeah, you know me, I'm a big nerd. I like to stage these photos just to show that you really can activate a whole bunch of mods on consoles, even though we do have the RAM restrictions. Let's go ahead and get the HUD turned back on here and take the Desert Crawler around for a spin. Another beautiful mod by Invalid Redneck. It's such a well-made mod. Got the TMB mods badge on her. But really excited to try this out. It's got the Invalid Redneck on the back here. Yeah, let's take this for a little cruise around TMB Trails. Thank you folks for joining in. Hey Jan, what's going on, my dude? Hellcat, thanks for joining in the stream. Yeah, got a whole bunch of mods activated here on PlayStation 4 and gonna go ahead and have some fun. I love the sound of it. I don't know if you guys had seen this new skin for the Tuz 420, but it's like an alligator skin. You can see it in the background there. It's got like gator teeth on it and stuff. It's pretty dope. Yeah, also got the CCM Core. I had mentioned that, but that's also a really, really fun new console mod from Fred Zwane in the CCM mod series. I'll take that out a little bit later as well. And of course, the Lodestar 1700 monster. But enough jabbering. Let's drive this brand new console mod. The Invalid Redneck Desert Crawler. Just like a lot of his other mods, it has very limited options to help cut down on the RAM usage. It really does not use a lot of RAM, which is nice. So it only has one engine option, one suspension option, a few tire options, and that's about it. One cool thing about it, it does have two suspensions, and they're the same suspension other than the fact that one of them takes no damage, which is pretty interesting. So if you're looking for a carefree experience and not have to worry about your suspension, throw that on there and you'll never have to worry about it. It's just annoying because it makes the icon red down on the HUD on the bottom left. So when that's activated, it doesn't take any damage on your suspension, but that's because the damage is set to 0. So it just thinks it's always broken, but it functions normally, which is nice. Yeah, this is just another solid Scout from Invalid Redneck. It looks like it does not have a trailer hitch on it, so that's fine. It's a pure Scout. Completely okay with me. I don't need to haul trailers with all the trucks in the game. There's a time and a place for a pure Scout like this. It handles itself very well. Just like you'd expect from a Scout from Invalid Redneck. Thank you for the kind words, Jan. Oh, I absolutely will do that, Jason, but I am only on consoles, so unfortunately I can't go on PC and review that. Pixel Monkey has invited me multiple times to join into the private test servers and do some of that on PC, but unfortunately I don't have a PC capable of running the game, so unfortunately I can't take him up on that, or as much as I would really love to, with how deep I'm into these games now. Oh yeah, handling fantastic, as you would expect. I say that as I drive into a friggin' wall, but I was trying to take a drink and play the game with one hand. But there are no color options, unfortunately. But also at the same time, I like that. Like again, it cuts down on the RAM usage and just gives you a unique experience. Like this truck is very specific, and you get what you get. And what you get is an amazing crawler. It's got plenty of power, plenty of grip. Great suspension articulation. Sounds amazing. Just looks fantastic too. I mean, and it's a nice little Ford Ranger body. Just everything about it. People are gonna love this. This will shoot up to 100,000 subscribers in no time. Hopefully we also get the red Charger back from being updated. For whatever reason, it's been in recheck for about a month now. And Invalid Redneck, the last time I talked to him, has been getting pretty frustrated because they just keep sending it back and telling them that something else is wrong with it. So whatever. Hopefully that gets figured out sooner rather than later, and we have the entire fleet of vehicles from Invalid Redneck here on consoles. Yeah, this thing's fantastic. Loving it so far. Let's get a little daylight on the situation. It's a little dark. There we go. Now I can actually see the pretty ass vehicle I just downloaded. Thing is so awesome, I love it. I can't get enough of these mods from Invalid Redneck, and they just feel right on these maps by Pixel Monkey. Hey, Bobby, what's going on, my dude? Thanks for joining the stream. What is up? Love seeing these familiar faces, or familiar names, I should say, coming back to the stream. I truly appreciate it, folks. Hope everyone has a chance to enjoy these awesome console mods that we're getting. Whole bunch of really, really fun mods were released this week. But this is the cherry on top. I mean, we got a lot of fun mods this week, but this is by far the most exciting one to get. People have been absolutely just devouring all the mods that have been coming out. All of them have been so exciting, but there are some that really just stick out from the crowd, and this is one of them. People have been asking for it, posting it in the groups, and, you know, it's a little bit, you know, disappointing having to wait so long, but it's worth the wait when you actually get mods like this and they actually live up to the hype and can handle and perform just what you would expect. It is fantastic. I am loving this thing so far. It's just such a beautiful little rig. And it sounds amazing. So much detail in the suspension and on the engine. The entire under chassis, everything. Well done, Invalid Redneck. You're a friggin' wizard. All those mod creators, man. Everyone that provides all this free content for us, they really deserve a round of applause. All that hard work is definitely much appreciated. I mean, this thing is just so stable. I mean, it's bouncing around a lot, but it can handle it. It's doing well so far. God, I love that engine. Getting a little squirrely, but that's just me driving like a dumbass. Looks good covered in mud. Seems like a good place to smoke a quick hit off my bowl. It was just 420 here in Maine. climb here, huh? I approached that all wrong. Alright, reset. The way it was driving, it seemed like it could just walk up that left side, which I haven't done before. Normally I go up this right side over here, but felt like trying something new. Hell of a little crawler. Man, this thing's awesome. Oh, there we go. That's a fuck up. Ayo, on my wheels. And I got a rock stump, something stuck in the top of my truck. Let's try take two. Got this. Oh, the winch point was behind me. I didn't expect that. Jesus. That sucked. Talk about the worst winch points available. Jesus. Alright, I will do this. I will not be defeated. I'm just not finding the right line. Ah, there we go. Just needed to approach it with a little speed. on, get that tire over it. Come on. Got myself friggin' wedged here. Good Lord. Man, that was a little bit of an effort, but I made it. God bless the autonomous winch, you know what I'm saying? Nice, alright, cool. That ended up working out. I was on the struggle bus for a minute there, but oh well. Sometimes things are a challenge. You don't always get through everything first try. But at least I got through that eventually. There's a way that way. Well, let's just continue going up. Why not just keep going up? Hey there, TFG Gaming. Thanks for joining in the stream. I think I've seen you in here before. Thanks for coming back. Invalid Redneck. What's going on? Congratulations, Invalid man. Really happy to be driving around this bad boy around TNB trails. It is living up to the hype so far, my friend. Come on. The answer is always keep going up. Climb, keep climbing, keep climbing, keep climbing. Sorry guys, I'm trying not to bump the camera around, it just keeps changing angles. But yeah, really enjoying this rig so far. It's a perfect little scout. Doesn't use very much RAM, so it's a great mod for consoles. I believe it's only like 200 some odd megabytes to download. Have so many other console mods activated at the same time with this on consoles. Yeah, absolutely living up to the hype. I am really digging it so far. just such a fun rig. I love the sound of the engine. I really do. I could drive this thing around these maps for hours and never ever get bored. Thank you to everyone that has joined into the stream. If you are new to the stream, I really appreciate you stopping by. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe if you'd be so kind. Hit that little bell icon if you do hit subscribe so you'll be notified anytime I go live or I post any other content. I'm not able to do a set schedule or anything like that for streaming, but whenever I get a chance I try to stream. And yeah. Appreciate you guys stopping by, and it means a lot. And hope everyone has a chance to get out and enjoy this brand new console mod, the Invalid Redneck Desert Crawler. It is by far one of the best console mods I've driven to date. Just, it checks every single box you want as far as looks, performance, just everything about it is just top-notch quality. You will not be disappointed. Sorry if my stream was lagging there. It looked like it did on my laptop. I have my PS4 hardwired to my internet, but still for some reason it'll mess up from time to time. While you're in the stream, Invalid Redneck, and I have a chance to ask you, can you shed any light onto the situation with the Red Charger? Because I, along with a lot of other console mod players, are very much looking forward to the return of the Red Charger. But last time I had talked to you, you had said you were kind of getting the runaround from the developers as far as them saying different things needed to be fixed or it failed for whatever reason. And it just hasn't been back for about a month, which is definitely probably frustrating for you. I can't imagine the hoops you have to go through to get your mods on consoles, and then just be given the runaround is definitely probably frustrating. So I really hope they're able to get that approved for you sooner rather than later, so then your entire fleet is on consoles and we can all enjoy them. Because there have been plenty of posts in the Facebook groups asking where the Red Charger has gone. Because it's just a fan favorite so far as the console mods go. So hopefully you're able to get that sorted out, and wishing for the best, my friend. Just needs an animation fix I never knew about because they never told me. Haha! That sounds about right, unfortunately. All the chat online definitely seems to be, you always get mixed messages and not necessarily all the details from the developers, which can probably be frustrating as fuck when you're a creator trying to get your content put onto their game. I can't imagine, man. So yeah, if it's just an animation fix that you're able to take care of, best of luck, my dude, and I'm really looking forward to driving it again. Well, look where I found myself, at the top of the hill climb. The hill climb with the roll-in jump. Why not? If we're here, we might as well do a neutral drop roll-in. Needed to send a second message asking what exactly the issue was to get a clearer answer on know what to do. Yeah, so that's so dumb if they're going to tell you it fails and tell you it's some animation or some sort of issue made it fail, but they're not able to tell you in detail what it is you're supposed to fix. That's so stupid. I'm sorry, man, that must suck. But yeah, we'll do a neutral drop roll-in and see how far we can send this desert crawler into the sand dunes down here on TMB Trails. Let's fucking go. Neutral. Oh, not the cleanest jump, but she's on all fours, and that's all that matters. Minimal damage done. Hey Christian, what's going on, friend? Thanks for joining in the stream. Yeah, exciting day for new mods, isn't it, Christian? Let me jump back into the other mods real quick, and I'll bring some other mods out here to the desert. We'll do a little chaos. If anyone's seen my streams before here on TMB Trails, you know I like to have some fun out on these sand dunes and stuff. So, and I got that generic mud truck from Glitchworks loaded up on a trailer. So I'll bring those out here, and we'll raise some hell. How's that sound? And then I'll get back into using the desert crawler here a little bit more. That can hang out right there. Jump back in over here. I'm in, oh god, too many damn trucks. So yeah, these are all the vehicles I had stacked up at the beginning for the screenshot to start the stream. I got the Rolling Coal hybrid electric Ford FTL 9000, but I got a generic mud truck on the back with another one of the Invalid Redneck Desert Crawlers. So we'll go ahead and we'll just bring these out for shits and giggles. The Rolling Coal hybrid electric is absolutely ridiculous with the amount of smoke that it comes out of it. Like it earned its name of the Rolling Coal FTL 9000, but it's kind of hard to even see where the hell you're going when you're driving the damn thing. And it is part of the hybrid electric pack, but it, as you can hear, is not a hybrid electric engine. It might be some sort of hybrid electric, quote unquote, but it doesn't have the same silent whine hiss of the engine that a lot of the other hybrid electric ones have. Yeah, if you can see through the smoke, this thing's actually pretty fun. Yeah, I'll drag these out to the sand dunes, and I'll take the mud truck on the back out for a little spin. I haven't even driven that thing yet. This mud truck here is a brand new console mod as well. Let's see if I can keep it on the road in this view. Jesus, take the wheel. I am all over the road. I've had a couple beers, gentlemen. Smoked a little bit of the devil's lettuce. What happened? I seem to have lost my load. We'll just recover this and start over. Isn't that thing just obnoxious? It's so hilarious. I don't know how those vehicles popped off. I know I was driving really recklessly, but oh well. I was jumping through the camera views and just screwed myself over. But this gives me a chance to show you guys in here the customization options for the Desert Crawler. Only one engine option, one gearbox. There are two suspension options. So there's damage and no damage, which is very interesting. So you can basically just have a vehicle or your suspension take no damage. And yeah, a few different tire options. The autonomous winch, snorkel, and so on. You can have the antenna. Oh shit tools. I love that. Oh shit tools. I'll drink to that. And then a whole bunch of spare tire options. So you can actually match your tire to the tire equipped, which I absolutely love. That is such a great little detail. Like I said earlier, no color option, so that's the only little bummer, but I also respect it at the same time. Grab my other mud truck that I flipped over because I was driving like a reckless fool. Let me change it back to the mud tires. So it has 3 different tires in 3 different sizes. It's got these big old mud truck tires and then more terrain style tires. 43 inch, 51 inch, and then big ass 59 inch tires. Let's go. I don't like the super large one, so I'll go with the 51 inch with the big old mud tire on it. It just really is so ridiculous how much fucking smoke comes out of those. And I use the side pipes so it actually pushes it out of the way instead of going straight up. But actually, now that I think about it, straight up might actually be better. Because I can't really see where I'm friggin' turning with this thing most of the time. Alright, let's go with take 2. Let's actually get this thing all the way over to the sand dunes this time. Oh man, I fucked that one up. I thought interior view might be actually a little easier, but the way the steering is just slow. I'm just making excuses for my stoned and drunk ass driving. Off-road rig, what's going on? Thanks for joining the stream. Jason Manning, what's going on? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're enjoying me, watching me struggle as I make my way through the map here. This rolling coal hybrid electric is just insane. The amount of smoke that comes out of these friggin' pipes is just comical. Now, I'm not one of those dudes that would have a truck like that doing the rolling coal, like all that stuff, but in the game it's fun enough. But that is definitely not something I would do in real life. But in the game, I mean, visually it looks fun, you know? And it's just a cool, unique option. And I just love the fact that it's a Ford CTL 9000. I love these hybrid electrics for the option for the customization of the LEDs around the outside of the cab. I really love that. It's a great way to customize a vehicle and make it look like your own. I'll tease you a bit on the red Charger. I got a manual gearbox option thanks to a buddy, Buzz409. It uses 3 low gears to act like first, second, third of a quote-unquote manual gearbox. I love the idea of that. That's such a cool idea, Invalid Redneck. I've seen a few people like Mad Mike, or I think, yeah, M181 Mad Mike on his quad steer, the quad steer revival. That mod does have an experimental gearbox on it, where it takes the fine-tune gearbox and puts it at top speed. So then you use the fine-tune gearbox and you essentially move it to where you want, and the vehicle will go to top speed if you put it all the way up, or if you put it like in the midway down areas, it'll be like a, you know, it only goes so fast, but it's way faster than the low gears traditionally are. So it's a cool way to regulate your speed. But I love the idea of using the traditional SnowRunner gearbox, because I just don't like that fine-tuned gearbox at the end of the day for some reason. I'm not a big fan of that fine-tuned gearbox, honestly. I like the traditional SnowRunner gearbox. Side-eyed, what's going on, Chris? Hey there, Gershentor. Thanks for joining in the stream. A whole bunch of new faces and names. I'm loving this, folks. Thanks for joining in the stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone goes immediately out and subscribes and downloads the new Invalid Redneck Desert Crawler. I highly suggest this map, TNB Trails, as the perfect playground to get familiar with it. You guys will not be regretting it unless you do what I'm doing and using the rolling coal truck and blinding myself while I drive. I'm just going to get these over to the sand dunes and have some fun. There are plenty other places I plan to take this around TNB Trails. I want to go up to the top of the map and do the center ridgeline trail. That's one of the funnest trails on this map by far. I'll definitely take the Invalid Redneck Desert Crawler up that trail in a little while. I'll have some fun here in the sand dunes, and then we'll take that up there to the top of the map and do that really, really fun trail. Man, I didn't think it was actually going to get through there in high gear, but it pushed itself right through that water. Alright, we made it this time, instead of rolling over for no reason when I was flipping through fucking camera screens. Yeah, let's shut this beast down. Jump in the generic mud truck by Glitchworks and see what this thing can do, huh? Haven't driven it yet, so we'll see what it can do. I like the sound of it. It's very mud trucky. And rolled it immediately. Blew out the fucking suspension and the fuel tank. But what can you expect driving over a hill like that? Like a dummy. Those sand dunes, the angles, this game just really is not meant for jumps at all. Like, there are very, very few trucks that can actually go over those jumps and make them, you know, clean, I guess you could say. But more often than not, you get a vehicle going over one of these steep angles and it's just going to roll. So I can't fault the truck for that. That was just me driving like a reckless stoner. There's nothing wrong with it. That's why definitely in single player you bring a whole bunch of trucks out here so you can repair yourself, flip yourself back over, and all it takes is a little bit of teamwork by yourself to get the job done. Use the tools from this truck to repair the other truck. I thought this thing would be faster. And rolled it over again. Now, all criticism aside, with this truck and just the way I'm rolling it over again, it's the way I'm driving it that's making it roll over, but also at the same time, keep in mind that it is, I believe, the first full custom truck by the creator Glitchworks. So there might be some learning curves and different things going on with it compared to a lot of the other trucks that are available. I'm going to get it back on its wheels one more time, and I'm just going to bring it up to the top of the hill climb so I can do the big old launch with it. Because we're in the sand dune for one reason and one reason only, and that is the hill climb launch. So we got the sand dunes here, got the hill climb right in front of me right over there. So let's just take a moment, turn this engine off, jump back into this, and I swear to God I'm keeping it on all fours until I get to the top of this hill climb. I will not flip it over again before the hill climb. Alright, here we go. It should be able to get up this hill climb with no issue, I would think. Hell yeah, that's awesome, Christian. I really appreciate that, buddy. That means a lot that you go through that effort to make those posts of the link and everything. I really appreciate it. Anyone that has liked or subscribed, followed, or anything, my YouTube channel or my Facebook page, Main Mudrunner, I truly appreciate that. Makes all the effort worth it. Yeah, let's get these all up here to the top of the hill climb and do a little multi-launch sequence. After I do this, I'm going to take the desert crawler here up to the top of the map and do some real technical crawling to really just see what this thing can do on a nice, real tech trail that I really like to ride. No issues climbing up the hill here by the desert crawler. That just makes sense. It was born for this. Ah, shit. Don't mind me, I'm stoned as shit right now. And you know what? I'm even going to get the other ones that are already out here to the top also. So I'll jump back over here. I got the other desert crawler, so I'll just bring this up here and I'll be able to send all 4 vehicles at once. I'll even come back and I'll get the desert coal, or the rolling coal FD 9000 and bring that beast up there as well. up Snake Mountain by the lake and Arch this evening. Ooh, that sounds fun, Jason. I like that. Yeah, I was thinking that when I read it, the oh shit supplies. I'm like, yeah, someone will fucking definitely report that eventually, just being a friggin' just to rain on the parade. But there's nothing wrong with that. But I love that you named it that, the oh shit supplies, because in real life, that's something that you would name that on your goddamn truck. Be like, all right, what are we doing this? Oh, I got my oh shit supplies. Hey, what's going on, Pixel Monkey? Hey, hey. Thanks for joining the stream. Just hanging out here on TME Trails. Trying out the brand new console mod, the Invalid Redneck Desert Crawler. Taking it through the sand dunes because it just kind of seems kismet with the name. Desert Crawler, bring it to the desert area. It's just meant to be. And on that note, I'll bring it immediately to your Desert Trails map when it does eventually get released on consoles. I know you haven't released that publicly yet, I think, or I might not be remembering properly, but I know that is coming in the near future. I know your Badlands 2 map was submitted for approval, so hopefully we get that also sometime soon. But so many console mods to look forward to. We're closing in on 300 console mods, which is insane. I'm gonna be a little smarter about it with this big with this big old truck. Hopefully not roll it before I get up there. Yeah, I'm going to take this off that big launch also. See how far I can send this thing. Should be able to do the hill climb, I would think. It has the OP tires that have the maxed out traction and everything like that, so... Rolling coal up the hill climb. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Tried to do a fun camera angle and I messed with the steering. Oh shit, it's going down. Oh yeah, that was a big mistake. Mistakes were made, kids. That's why you don't do drugs and play SnowRunner. Okay? Let that be a lesson to you all. Drinking and driving and smoking the marijuana can lead to just doing stupid things that you don't need to do. And then you create bad mistakes that don't need to happen when you're literally like 10 feet from the top. But, oh well. I already have 3 vehicles up at the top. Let's send the mud truck off first. That was so stupid. I should not have done that. Let's go 1, 2, 3. I'll do a desert crawler down at first, and then we'll swap it up, do the mud truck, and go from there. God, I'm such an idiot. We had to get it going with some speed and put it in neutral, and then roll in. Nice. Nice. Alright, Desert Crawler. She can take it. That suspension held up. This isn't even the no damage suspension. Like, I took about half suspension damage, but drove through that. I can drive right out of here if I wanted to. But I'm going to send the other ones and use this as a base marker. Alright, let's see if this thing will go any further. The larger tires and larger suspension make me think it will go further, but we'll see. I just need to keep it on a straight enough line to make it. Hey-oh! Whoa! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whoa! Oh! Alright, that's actually the furthest I've gone with one of these hill climb launches. Holy shit. You just gained some respect, Mud Truck. Oh, and I'm out of fuel. Oh, shit. No, that was a good one. That's one of the furthest ones I've actually gotten. And for shits and giggles, we'll take the no damage suspension one off. Just because. Take care, folks. Take care, Kiwi. Have a good one, man. Thank you for hanging out, man. Alright, one last launch. Here we go. And then we'll get some real trail riding going. Well, that's a good one. Oh, just a touch further than the first time. Not bad. I know it's just the stoner in me, but I can do that crap all damn day. There's gonna be one of these times I'm gonna do a stream where beforehand I'm gonna bring like, I don't know, 20 or 30 vehicles up to the top of that and then do just a series of every different type of vehicle, every size, and just send them all off that launch. Like, I've been meaning to do it, someone had made the suggestion a while back for me to do that, and I just haven't had the time, but I'm going to make a priority to do that sometime soon. But, for now, let's recover this invalid redneck with the traditional suspension. I love this one. I'm going to recover this to the garage. And I'm going to load up a trailer and bring it up to the top of the trail. And I'm going to bring this to a nice spot and do some trail riding. I'm going to bring the core with me also. I really am digging this mod also, so I'll bring these two up. I'll get these up to the top of the map and have some fun. This seems like a good vehicle to bring out to the sand dunes and raise some hell with. I'm going to do a stream soon specifically for Christian, and I'm going to load up a bunch of mud trucks on the West VA or West GA Mud Park by Watt Limes, and I'm going to do a stream specifically for Christian where I'm going to do a bunch of trucks going through that Mud Park map and just take a bunch of like the big monster trucks that we just recently got and have some fun doing that. I'm going to do something a little bit different here. This Tuz 420 with the new skin that some of you might not have seen with the alligator teeth, but this was added by the creators, I believe, as just a new skin for the Tuz 420, which is pretty fitting for it. But I'm going to do something a little different where this actually, with the GGMS hybrid conversion pack, has a friggin' saddle option. You can do long logs if you really want. It has a flatbed on the back, but it has a high and a low saddle option. which is just hilarious to me. But I'm gonna go ahead and put one of those on. Let's go with the high saddle. I like that high saddle loading trailer. And just use a TUZ 420 to drag these things up there. That'll be fun. But if for anyone that's ever wanted to have a saddle and deliver cargo with a TUZ 420, use that GGMS hybrid conversion pack and you can do it, man. You can do some weird stuff with mods now. It is hilarious. I love it. Man, I love all these mods from Fred's Wayne. The CCM mod series just has some of the most unique mods out there. They wouldn't necessarily, like, you can just see the, not necessarily quality, but the attention to detail that you can see the difference between the Invalid Redneck Desert Crawler right in front of it. So, like, there are definitely marked differences with some would call quality, but they are both fantastic mods. And everything, all the content from both creators are just top-notch. I know some people dog on the CCM mods for being quote-unquote subpar quality in some people's eyes, but I don't feel that way at all. I like the mods from the CCM series very, very much. But yeah, this hybrid electric TUZ 420, it'll get up and go, man. It's so much faster than the traditional version, and you can see in the back it has front and rear steer. So it makes it a little bit more maneuverable. The only thing you have to put up with is the fact that it is basically silent. It has the silent whisper engine that the hybrid electric vehicles have, but if you can get past that, it's a really fun rig. Yeah, those are all the vehicles I had staged for the beginning of the stream for my little screenshot for the beginning of the stream and for the channel and whatnot. Yeah, this TUZ 420 will get these up to the top of the map in no time. One of my favorite trails is up at the top of the map near the fuel station. It basically runs through the center of the map and goes like this nice ridgeline rock crawling trail. So I'm going to bring these up there and do that. So weird seeing the TUZ 420 with a friggin' trailer on it. But it just kind of makes sense with that flatback, in a way, to have a saddle on it. I don't know if it's something that it would ever have in real life, but as far as mods go, absolutely. Anything goes with mods. Here I go again, messing up myself by trying to do fun camera angles. I will not lose this cargo this time. I'm going to get this to the destination without tipping over. Yeah, that core would have been a good vehicle to bring out to the desert also and go through the sand dunes. There's a big old rock arch, one of the iconic features of TNB trails here. just to the left of this bridge is a beautiful rock arch bridge that you can climb over if you have a vehicle capable of doing it. My first ever experience on this map on TMB Trails, my buddy Daniel Ming, he has a page called SnowRunner PS4 Crawl Club. He brought me up and over that rock arch my very first time with the Titanus Maximus, and it was legitimately one of the coolest experiences I'd ever had in SnowRunner or MudRunner for up until that time. Like anything I'd ever done up until that point was just child's play up until trying to figure out how to properly crawl up over that from one side to the other without falling off. It was just so damn much fun. But now we're going up the dirt road. And this snakes up the side of this massive hill, and at the top of it is one of my favorite trails on this entire map. So we'll climb up here, and then we'll do that. Throw it in high gear and it just claws its way up the damn hill. And it does have active suspension on, and I believe it's in the low setting, so if ride height became an issue, you can pop it up, and it has a very tall suspension. But yeah, this skin on the Tuz 420, I'm really enjoying it. Just has such a unique, different little option. Make the vehicle just look different. Those eyes of the Gator. Hey, Gary Anderson, thanks for joining in the stream, my friend. Thank you for coming back and hanging out. Hope you're doing well and get a chance to check out the Invalid Redneck Desert Crawler. I'm dragging it up to the top of this mountain here and gonna have a nice little trail ride. Let's get some daylight on this situation. There we go. Now you can actually see what's going on. I can actually see the road. Holy cow. Oh, that's awesome, Invalid Redneck. I just saw your comment about the Red Charger potentially coming back sometime soon, because you, if I read that comment correct, that you might be submitting the update for approval. That'd be very exciting if so. I truly wish you the best of luck and hope that does come back soon, because I myself miss it very much. I haven't had it subscribed since it left and was waiting to be updated the first time. So I can't wait to add that back to the fleet and then have the Red Charger out here on the same map at the same time as the Desert Crawler. Truly excited to have that back. I'm looking forward to it, buddy. And I really do wish you the best of luck with the update and approval process with the developers, because I know you guys in the TMB crew have been having quite the headache recently with all the bullshit and shenanigans going on with the developers. It truly must be so frustrating for you guys, all the hoops they're making you guys jump through just to have your mods on console. Alan Wilson, what's going on? The detail in some mods is unreal, just shows how much time is spent on them. Absolutely agreed, Alan Wilson. Very well said. But yeah, here's a good look at that skin on the Tuz 420 if you guys haven't seen it before. It's like an alligator mouth face on it. Got the teeth on the front, kind of like shredding through, and then it's white on the back. Like, this might be my new go-to skin for the Tuz 420. It just makes it look so mean. And especially with this GGMS hybrid conversion pack with the blue lights and the better tires and the better steering, just everything about it. And like I said, it does have active suspension, so you lift it up and you have quite the difference in ride height. And as you can see, silly as it might be, it has saddle options, so then you can pull trailers with it. But right up here past the watch point, or watchtower, is the head of the trail that I am so fond of. Of all the trails here on TMB Trails, this might be one of my favorites. It's definitely in my top 3. I keep coming back to it, and it's a great place to bring vehicles and really see what they can do as far as technical crawling. But right down at the bottom of the hill over there, you can see a big facility where there's a fuel station, and just to my left here is the trailhead, right at that little building. So I'll go ahead and pull these up and unload. From the Tuz 420 with a high saddle trailer. I don't know, it just makes me laugh every time I look at it. But here we go. Let's get these scouts off the back and have some fun. Got the CCM Core, C-O-R-R. It's a brand new console mod, was released a couple days ago. It's a great little scout. It has one tire option that has like the sand tires where they're the completely kind of bald front tire with a single center tread, and then the big paddle tires in the back. But I mean, I just love the open frame and big old suspension. Like, it truly is like a rally truck, like a sand dune rally truck in a way. But this thing will friggin' move. But the reason we came up here is a desert crawler. I'm going to bring this down this center line ridge trail. Show you on the map real quick. Oh, I did the watchtower and it didn't open up the map. Oh well. But you can still see it through here. You can see this line that kind of comes through where the cursor is, back to where I am. It cuts right through here, goes straight down this top of this ridge, and comes out to this little crown plateau here in the center of the map. And then there's all kinds of different options from there. But I highly suggest this trail if you're on TMB Trails, right at the top here near the fuel station. Let's see what the desert crawler can do on this really, really fun trail. Let's take a little herbal inspirations before we start up here. Holy guacamole. Yep, the marijuana works today, folks. And you haven't, if you've been watching at all so far, I've made 0 mistakes after smoking weed. Oh boy, let's go. Yeah, this trail has such a great mix of mud and rocks and just everything. The angles get very steep and technical the further you go through here. But it's a great test for any vehicle you bring out onto this map. Yeah, Gary, you know what's up. There we go. There we go. I don't want to, that, if you go down that right side where it's all wet, it's some of the deepest mud I've seen. It's unreal. It's a full-on trap made by Pixel Monkey, and I love it, but I'm not going to put you guys through it in this moment. You come around this side and it's a little bit easier to traverse around, but that inside corner is just savage. It's just a runoff. You can kind of see the way he built it, the way the water goes through there. But that mud will eat your damn vehicle. Oh yeah, she crawls. It's almost like it was made to crawl. Kind of weird how that works. Take it through the water pit. Oops, sorry for the zoom in. What? Nothing wrong with going in low, low, low. As long as you're still moving forward, that's all that matters. Like nothing. Like butter. Cut right through there. Woo! Yeah, see, throw in an automatic and it'll move, but just gets so reckless. You gotta drive in low gear just to make sure you ain't gonna mess up. You want me to do that in this stream, Christian? I've told you I was gonna do it eventually. I'll do a dedicated stream just for that, but I mean, depending on what time it is, I can make that happen, because I was actually planning to do that today. In 100% honesty, that was my plan to stream today, was to go on to the that map, the West GA Mud Park map from Watt Limes, and I was going to do a stream with all those mud trucks that we got. So I was actually in the process of setting that up, and that's when I looked on my phone and I saw that this mod that I'm currently driving had been released. So that made me change my plans, and I decided to do the stream dedicated to the Desert Crawler here. So, I mean, depending on what I'm doing later, I got no real plans. My girlfriend's at her mom's house or her grandmother's, and they're doing a girls' night, and they're having dinner. So I'm just hanging out, playing. So, depending on how long I go, I might switch over and do that for you at the end of this stream, or I will guarantee you, Christian, that soon I will do a stream dedicated to just those mud trucks you like to see on that mud park map. So I will either do it at the end of the stream, or I will do it in the near future. So that will happen for you, buddy. I'll do that sometime soon. That'll be fun. So whether I do it or not at the end of this stream will be determined. I'm just going with the flow right now. But we'll see. But here we go. I now made it back out more onto the actual trail itself. You can see where I started back up here at the CCM core. And then I came through this trail, snaked through this hillside, and now I'm back up onto the actual trail itself, and I'm going right down here, down the ridge, all the way out to this plateau. And it gives you probably one of the best views on this map of all time. It's just fantastic. It's the best payoff for the end of a long trail. I mean, and that took me a couple minutes just to do that, but this whole next part will probably take me about 20 minutes to get through, which is one of the reasons I love it so much. Like, it's a long technical trail. But let me get the daylight reset here, and let's get some crawling going. Hanging out in the Desert Crawler from Invalid Redneck. Brand new console mod for those of you that are just joining into the stream. This is a brand new console mod released today. We're on TNB Trails mod map. I just love this trail so much. The views while you're driving are almost distracting. They're so good. But it's one of the reasons I love this map so much. Never gets old. And it really is the best playground to test out vehicles on. This section is really tricky. Right after this, there's a very steep drop-off that is very easy to roll over, but more often than not, when you roll over, you end back up on all fours. But do my best to try and not roll it through here. No real easy way to approach it other than just dropping straight down and just trying to give it some gas so you can actually just try and drive through it. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, Desert Crawler came through. It almost went over ass over Tea Kettle, but it saved itself. Yeah, that's just steep as hell. Look at that. Look at that angle. If you're doing that in real life, you wouldn't be able to do what I just did. But that's why it's a fun thing to do in a video game, because you're doing things you necessarily couldn't do in real life. Come on, change the angle. There we go. Whoa. Oh no, I didn't expect that turn. Man, those rocks just spun me around. That is not how I expected that to go. Man, look at that suspension. God, such a beautiful little mod. I love the way the top of the suspension comes through the hood there. Ah, it's the little details like that, man. Come on. Find the grip. Oh, I was going the wrong way. Ooh, I had the camera too low. I wasn't scouting my own trail out while I was driving. Almost drove myself right into a hole. There we go. This thing's a little billy goat, man. Just gotta be a little bit careful with the angles you put it on, but this thing will go places. I got myself high centered there. Get around it. Come on. Come on. Yeah. There we go. All right. Oh, shit. No. 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 See, again. You really have to keep your camera going around yourself at all times, because I almost just thought I was okay and drove straight into that hole. That would have sucked. And I've done this trail probably 30 times, and I forget about stuff, because there's just so many different turns and different angles. Oh, that's why I love it. That would have ended things real quick if I had driven into that hole. Holy shit. Sorry for the lack of commentary during this. I actually really have to focus. These trails, like I said, they are technical as hell. You make one mistake and you're gonna roll over, you'll catch an angle, you catch a tree, you get high centered, you get stuck. high centered again and again. There we go. It worked out. That's the angle I wanted to get. I didn't want to get too far to the right there because then it just drops off. There we go. That ended up working out. No winch. No winch, baby. I try to get through this all with no winch if I can. Most times I end up having to use it, but I haven't so far, other than one little one. But ah, shit. There we go. Had to use a little bit of winch just to get myself resituated there. I didn't want to veer off the path if I didn't have to. I probably easily could have gone around that tree, but I want to do the whole trail as it is. Oh god, don't turn that way, don't turn that way. Ah, fuck me. Need to get the back of my truck. There it is. There it is. That's the angle I needed. Oh boy, that was a headache. Oof, almost rolled it right there. Good lord. I think I got lucky right there. We're almost there. I'm like 75% through now. I'm reaching the last little bit here, and I'm almost to that finishing crown. Just to my left here, down below the cliff, is the rock arch I drove past earlier while bringing these up to the top. You can see that right below me to my left. That's a big rock arch in the bridge. As I say that, I'm about to drive off the left side. Jeez. Keep getting high-centered, but nothing wrong with that. Just means you have to take that into account and occasionally use the winch here and there just to get yourself up and over. But so far I've gotten through this whole trail without any big mishaps other than having to just reposition myself. Let me change the daylight so I can actually see the finish here. This little section is a little tricky to get through. There we go. Just go right up over that. And there we go. There's the plateau. That's the finish right there. Nice, made it. Only had to use the winch a couple times, but hey, we made it. And this is, like I said, it's the crown little plateau to finish at, and you get the best view in the map. Up and over everything, basically. The Desert Crawler by Invalid Redneck. Brand new console mod, folks. Very excited to have this now. Very capable rig. It handled that trail really well. I just personally made some mistakes while driving it. Little Ford Ranger on consoles now. That was a fun headache. Nice. Hey, Robert Spencer, thanks for joining in the stream, my man. Sorry, just looking back through the chat here. Yes, Robert Spencer, this mod I'm driving is available on consoles as well, but this specific version called the Desert Crawler is a console-only version. There is a PC-specific version that is on PC. So if you just look up TNB Invalid Redneck, you'll see all the mods from him, and you'll see the console version and the PC version. So yeah, there's a whole bunch on there. Hey there, Nikki Crocker. Thanks for joining in the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed the little trail crawl through there. Hope you guys didn't get annoyed by me making a few mistakes. But hey, I'm human. And I've been smoking a little bit of that devil's lettuce and having a couple beers and just hanging out. We're just having fun. Yeah, let's continue the fun here with the Desert Crawler on TNB Trails. This little trail down here is a has some very tricky lines on it. Last time I was, or one of the first times actually, I remember playing and doing a stream, and Pixel Monkey joined in. He told me to go down this trail, and I think it was specifically because of this corner that's coming up here, because it is really tricky to get past. Up and over these rocks right here, it just curves to the right, and the angle just mystifies me. Yeah, this little section right here, there's just something about it that is just the stuff of nightmares. I think the easiest route is to stay high and just try and go up and over everything to the right and hope you don't roll. But if you go down to the left and try and like cut through, like you just get it high centered and the rock face is so steep, and if you go to the left you end up rolling and falling off. So I'm just going to try and stay high right and just go straight past all the nonsense. But we'll see how this goes. See, the nose digs in and then you're in the rocks. See, you just drop into this little hellhole. And then trying to get back to the right where there's like dirt and traction, all you have is rocks. So then it's just a little nightmare. But the desert crawler doesn't give a shit and just drives up past it. That's the first time I've been able to get through that without a winch, in 100% honesty. So apparently you just need to drive this truck. Everyone needs to go and download this. Subscribe and download and use the feedback option in the mod browser and give it a thumbs up. A lot of people need to start using that feature a lot more and give the feedback to these mod creators. And it might seem like a nothing thing, but going through in the mod browser and giving that thumbs up and thumbs down to the mods really goes a long way with providing feedback to the mod creators. And especially just that thumbs up, man. Like, the more you can do that and give positive ratings to these mod creators, it can go a long way. And it just helps just give positive feedback to the hundreds of hours of effort that these people put into these mods. Like, it takes so much time, so many hours and effort, just tedious and meticulous work that needs to be done to produce the map that I'm currently driving on, but then also this vehicle I'm driving. Like, I truly extend the utmost appreciation to all mod creators, and specifically the Invalid Redneck and Pixel Monkey and everyone in the TMB crew that just put out such high quality content. But truly all the mod creators that have been, especially on consoles, putting out hundreds of new mods where it's their vehicles and then maps and everything to allow us to have an endlessly replayable experience. Like, mods just allow us to make a new and fresh experience that never gets old, where the base game is very fun and provides a lot of terrain and options and vehicles, but it is a very narrow option and selection. So then allowing the community and allowing the players themselves to create their own content that allow us to have the vehicles and the maps and the terrain and the features that we want. It's amazing. Amazing. It's the best part about this game, like having the whole community come together and provide the experience that everyone wants as a whole. And that's the best part about mods, is that all the mods are out there and they're completely optional. And there's something out there for everyone. And on that same note, not all mods are for everyone. And that's okay. You might not like something and think something is stupid, but someone else might see that and think that's one of the coolest things they've ever seen. So just take that into account if you're going to be critical. I know not everyone really thinks of that before they let out their true feelings, especially online in these Facebook groups and stuff. People just say the shit that they think because they have an anonymous filter with a, you know, the internet and Facebook in front of them, and they can say whatever they want. But just always keep in mind, just because you don't like something, someone else might actually really like it a lot. And that's the best part, again, about mods, is they're optional. If you don't like something, you don't have to use it. But if you do like it, then it's an awesome thing for you. There's a little bit of something for everyone out there. There's no reason to put down something that you don't like just because you don't like it. The mod creator that created it put in a lot of time and effort into making that mod for the people that do like it. And that's why it exists. this trail is so much fun. I love it when the rocks just start falling down around you, and it's just like, seems like chaos. Just switches back so often, it's hard to keep track and know where to point the camera. Oh, get over it. You're so close to the top, baby. Yeah, there we go. Shit. Oh man, that cut back a lot quicker than I expected. But I saved it literally right before driving straight into that rock. And it's almost made for the hood of this fucking truck. I almost went full speed right into that. Man, that was close. Absolutely, Hellcat. Thank you, Bobby, for the kind words, man. Yeah, Spencer. Yeah. Oh, cool. Nice. Okay, Robert Spencer. I appreciate it, man. Anyone that's come back and watched a few of my streams, I really do appreciate that. Just trying to spread the good word about these games and just get the word out there, because I want these games to get as popular as GTA. You know what I mean? I want there to be like a demand for future titles and just drive this game and this franchise forward. And even if not necessarily these developers make more games like this in the future, but just the fact that this game is out there will maybe hopefully motivate other game creators to come up with something along the lines also, because there need to be more open world off-road games out there, especially an open world off-road game that kind of has almost RPG style aspects the way that this game has. Because they really are just scratching the surface of what is possible with these type of games. They really are. Like, there's endless possibilities with open world off-road games that truly have like more realistic like terrain deformation and physics and stuff that these that SnowRunner and MudRunner offers. Like, the possibilities truly are endless, and I can't wait to see what comes in the future. We have a whole nother year of DLC coming with the Year 2 DLC pass, which is very, very exciting. And then on top of that, that's a whole nother year of the game creators adding more features to make the game more unique and diverse. And then also more and more mods that are just going to be released as the game goes on. Like, the possibilities truly are endless. And mod creators are just getting better at what they do and more talented, and just I can't say it anymore. Like, the possibilities are endless, and it's just gonna get better and better. It looks like a deep little swamp area in front of me. I don't remember seeing this before. We just call. Oh yeah, there we go. Now I can see the trail. Now that I changed the daylight, you just go straight through here. I gotta refuel myself. I've got 1,000 liters of fuel from the oh shit tools. And now we'll keep going. Yeah, we'll see how long Invalid Redneck goes before someone complains for whatever reason, and that has to be changed. So enjoy it while we can, while we have the oh shit tools as our repair and refuel on the back of the desert crawler here. Dude, can you imagine a game completely built by you guys? Unreal. Even if it was just a game built by the TNB crew, you can have Pixel Monkey on the maps, and then you guys building the trucks. I mean, it would just be fucking absolutely ridiculous. And it could absolutely be possible. Like, this type of game doesn't have to only be built by Saber and Focus Interactive. Like, you get the right amount of people together with the funds and the possibilities. Like, there could be any number of different games, different titles, different types of series in this type of, or more category of game, where it's an open world off-roading game. Like, there's so many possibilities, and like I've said a few times, like a broken record now, the possibilities are endless. Oh, well, that looks fun. We have to go that way, right? Oh god, that looks savage. Oh, this is gonna be brutal. I can already tell this is gonna be brutal. Oh, don't sink, don't sink. I do have the snorkel on it, so that'll get me through. Oh, deep mud and logs all through there. Alright. We're in some real shit here, folks. But the desert crawler doesn't give a shit, it just crawls through, man. It's in the name. Crawl. Can't even tell there's a trail. Okay, there is a trail that goes up to the right, but then there's another trail that goes this way. So I'm just gonna go with the flow and just go this way. Man, this trail is crazy. I have not done this one before. Oh, got myself high centered. Good lord. Alright, let's do a little reset. I'm going to try and go higher up to the left. Whoa! There we go, yep, higher to the left. I don't want to sink in that hole, just get over the log. There we go. Alright, we got this. This trail is batshit crazy. And I love it. So it looks like there's an option up to the right or straight. I don't even know. Alright, I'm gonna go to the left. Let's go, or let's look at the map. Left brings me up to a road, right? Oh, they both bring me to the same way. So yeah, I'll just go through the water. I'm just gonna go to the left. Fuck it. Oh yeah. Such a great crawler, man. I am in love with this thing. Oh shit, I didn't mean to zoom in there. but also not mad at zooming in, because just seeing the detail on this thing, like all the cans in the back, the toolbox, those stickers, invalid designs, got the Fox on there, King, the TNB mods on the side there. You got the TNB on the Ford logo spot there on the front. TNB modding on the top of the windshield. There's so much detail everywhere on this mod. It's just beautiful. Oh, shit. Just trying to read the comments while driving. Well, this just looks fun. This has to be a trail, right? Is it? Yeah, it looks like a trail down there. Oh, shit. I gone and done it. That's the first time I rolled it over. Other than the sand dune. Oh. There we go. It's not the way I wanted it to go, but oh well. It happens. That was so fun to go down. I want to climb up that. Can I climb up that? Jesus. Let's just keep on going instead of keep on rolling. I'm gonna keep it rolling by not rolling. Oh shit. I got a little reckless and I am in a situation. I almost went straight over the edge there. just driving too fast. This is one of the other garage locations, if you guys are familiar with this map from the second update. When it was originally released on consoles, the garage location was at the top of a massive hill climb, and then it got moved to this location here, and then there was a third updated location for the garage that is where it currently is now, at the southern edge of the map. But yeah, there's a few fun trails off to the left here. You could take this trail to the right of my truck and go back up to the top of the hill where I started the big hill, or the big trail climb, the technical rock crawling that I did to the center of the map. But I'm gonna go off to the left here and go towards the double arch. There's just so many different trails. Yeah, I'm pretty reckless. Yeah, you're right, Christian. That's my play style. I'm always the person in co-op that needs to be rolled back over. But you always gotta send it. You never know until you know. Like, how hard can you push it? How fast can you go? Like, you never know until you know. Woo, that got steep. That's quite the drop off. I am just so happy this got released to consoles today. Like, with the amount of console mods they've been releasing lately, I wasn't sure if this was gonna be coming as soon as it was, but I'm so happy we have this now. Alright, Bobby, thanks for hanging out, dude. I truly, truly appreciate you guys always stopping by. It means a lot. There's a lot of regulars in here now that I've been doing these streams for a while, and I just truly do appreciate you guys consistently stopping by when I do go live. I wish I had a set schedule to make it a little easier on you guys, but when you do stop by and hang out, it really does mean a lot. And thank you for hanging out, Bobby. Hope you have a great day. Enjoy the start of your weekend. Hope you guys can download this mod and have as much fun as I'm having. Holy crap. The weed is kicking my ass tonight. In a good way. I mean, my lord. I'll tell you, this stuff works from our dispensaries up here in Maine. God bless legal marijuana. It is the best thing ever. I'm still not used to going into a dispensary and getting legal weed and not going to some dude's sketchy apartment and picking up weed from him and just being able to go and get anything you want and not have to worry about it. It is truly, truly a new world we live in, and I love it. There we go, you can see it off to my left here. The double arch. You can see it just to the right over here. I'm gonna see if I can crawl it with this thing, because I am that kind of stoned right now. Alright, double arch. We've been enemies in the past, but we're gonna be friends right now. The shorter wheelbase has me a little bit worried as far as this thing making it up it, but we'll see. We'll see if I can do it. Anyone else heavily use the handbrake instead of the real brake? Like, I hardly ever use the actual brake in the game. I always just tap L1 and I use the handbrake to slow myself down, especially going down hills and stuff. I very rarely actually use the real brake. Yeah, let's see, oh, I feel like this is gonna turn out bad, but let's see if I can do this hill climb up over the double arch, located up here in the corner of the map. So I'm up over here, and the garage for TMB Trails is all the way over here. So if you go up north of the garage, the sand dunes is over here, then up at the top of this rock section is the double arch. So if anyone wants to try it themselves, up over here, up in the corner, just north, up in the corner away from the garage. So, let's see if I can not mess this up. Ah, shit. I already got fucked. Alright, I had to use a little bit of a winch to get myself resituated, but I did that without a winch. So I knew the angle I was on, I was gonna roll and fall off, but I did a little bit of a quick winch to get myself resituated, but now I don't have the winch going on. So we'll see if I can get through the rest of this. No, not high. I want to go to low high. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's go. Ah, yeah. All right. Turn up the third-person field of view. One of my favorite spots on this map for sure. So much fun to crawl around on. These rock bridges are kind of a staple of these TMB maps. They're so great. He has them on all of his maps. The Badlands, I believe, has one also. And I think the desert map will have it when that comes out as well. But it's a great feature. Really makes it work for it. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. Well, that's awkward as hell. Oh, shit. After all that. Oh well, I got 99% of it, but that ending is tough. That is tricky. But I'm driving out of it at least. Oh well. That could have been worse. I'm happy with how far I got. There's the arch behind me that I just crawled over. Or, I crawled over most of it and then I fell off the end of it, but oh well. It could have been worse. I'm pretty happy with how far I got. I used minimal winch to get up and over it, but hey, it was fun. Yeah, epic fail at the end. I am not on PS5 Christian, I'm on a PS4 Pro. I play the game on PS4 Pro and I play on Xbox One. I got it on both systems there. I plan to get a Switch sometime soon and I'll have it on Switch also. and then I do want to get it on PC eventually. I don't have the money for a nice actual PC to be able to play the game and whatnot, and then not have to worry about the RAM restrictions and everything like that. But yeah, currently what you're seeing now is me on PS4. Yeah, no, you're 100% right, Invalid Redneck. You're 100% right. But my girlfriend wants to get a Switch, so that's the real reason that we're getting a Switch. And then having a Switch, it just gives me a reason to buy it again on Switch. But I have full plans of getting a PC that will be capable of running the game, and I should be able to do that in the future also, but we're saving up to get a house. We're in an apartment right now, so there's just other more real-world priorities on top of me investing on a PC. So as far as me getting it on Switch, that's something that we're both willing to spend the money on and invest in, but we don't really have room in our apartment as it is for full-on like extra room to house a nice like gaming PC. We have a pretty small apartment here, and we just can't really have the space that makes sense to really allow me to set up a full PC and everything that comes with it. Because if I end up going with a PC, I'm gonna get me a steering wheel. Like, I want to go all out with this experience and really start to get everything out of these games that is possible, because I am so jealous of everyone that I see that gets to drive these trucks around with a nice steering wheel, because I had one back on my Xbox 360 and I loved it for games like for a lot of the racing games and stuff like that, and I'd love to be able to do that again, to have a nice steering wheel to be able to enjoy these games to the fullest. But that'll come down the road once we get into either a house or a bigger apartment, so we can actually make that happen. Oh man, I would truly appreciate that help, man. If I ever get around to actually being able to do that, I'll reach out, and I'd totally take that, those tips and everything, man. I truly appreciate even the offer, Invalid, that you'd be kind enough to even offer those type of information and tips to be able to get me set up, because I know it's possible to be done on not too bad of a budget. Like, you just have to not be picky about like getting the best processor and the best graphics cards and so on and so forth. Like, it is possible to be done more on a budget, but at the same time, if I'm going to do something, I want to do it right, you know what I mean? And it'll come in due time. I'm happy with it on consoles as it is, just the simple fact that we have these mods that I can enjoy at this point, but I would love to come to the motherland and get to the Mecca and really be able to enjoy the game to the fullest on PC and not have to worry about any of the restrictions, and have just everything look better, run better, and have all the options that everyone has on PC, because that's really where it's at. Like, we're very lucky here on console to have all the options we have at this point, but PC, if anyone's able to play the game on PC, like, that's really, really where it's at. This just looked like a nightmare, and it's proven to be. Holy shit. I've never seen this spot before, but this is fucking nuts. Deep mud trenches and just water all through it. Oh yeah, man, I bet it. Yeah, the creme de la creme for sure. Look at this desert crawler just not giving a shit, just going through it with no problem. I have a feeling that's going to get deep. It's like vertical. Let's go. Come on. This right side seems a little bit more doable. Alright, Mike. Focus. Focus. There it is. High gear. High gear sends you right up over it. I haven't even used high gear in this thing. I didn't realize it was so fast. Holy shit. You want to get around with a little bit of boogie behind you. Holy shit. Man, I didn't realize the high gear was so fast in this thing. Man, this would have helped me so much earlier if I knew how fast the high gear was. I just did a loop around this mud pit. Man, that high gear is reckless. I love it. Come on. Alright, so I went that way last time, so I guess I'll go this way. God damn it, I've said it a bunch, but I am truly loving this mod. I'm beating the crap out of it, but it is delivering in every way, shape, or form. It was worth the wait. Yeah, you got a good point, Christian. Yeah, that spare tire isn't going to be very useful because it's all bent up and beat up. I think I came through here earlier. Oh yeah, you can see my tire tracks. I did come through here earlier. Oh, there's no way I'm getting up that. That'd be fun, but fuck it. What? 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 I can't. I can't believe that actually just worked. What? Come on. Oh, that was awesome. I really did not expect it to actually get traction going up and over that. That was crazy. Man, this thing is impressive. That was close. Oh shit. There's reckless and then there's just dumb. Yeah, I'm just being dumb trying to use high gear on this trail. Oh, found the hole. I'm just trying to stay on the side that doesn't have a sheer cliff on it. Oh god, those tires were hanging off the edge. Oh. Oh, well, look where we are. Well then. Oh yeah, I wrote it out. I wonder if I can yank this thing back up on its fucking wheels. Let's just try for shits and giggles. I didn't try earlier because I just thought it would be too tight or too light. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Edible Rice Krispie Squares? Oh yeah, man. I'm riding some edible candies right now. I had a lollipop when I started this stream, and I've been riding off that and the bowls I've been smoking. My god. I'm stoned as hell right now. These edibles from the dispensary, they work, I tell you. I absolutely love the fact that there's a repair and refuel at the top of this. You guys can probably figure out what I'm doing right now. Anytime I end up in the sand dunes, this is what I have to do. But speaking of the sand dunes, I need to bring the core out here. If you guys are willing to hang out, I'm going to get these to the top of the hill climb here, and then I'm actually going to jump back to the garage, and I'm going to bring the core, the CCM core out here with a couple other vehicles. I'm going to hit the bathroom real quick after I get these to the top of the hill, and then I'll do that. Yeah, if you guys are willing to hang out and want to see a whole bunch of vehicles get launched off here, I'll bring a few more out to the sand dune and do a massive launch of like probably 6 or 7 vehicles off the hill climb here at the end. And that'll be a great way to cap off this stream. But I'll get these ones I already have over here to the top, and we'll go from there. I'm going to do a redemption here with the hybrid 9000, and I'm going to actually get this to the top of the hill this time instead of messing it up like I did the first time. If you guys have not seen the Rolling Coal Ford 9000, this is it from the GGMS hybrid electric pack, and it is very apt to the name. It rolls coal like a motherfucker. I keep making the mistake of when I'm doing stuff, reading the comments while I'm driving. That's so funny. There we go. Yeah, we'll make the scouts fly, and some larger vehicles too. I'll try and get something else up here too. Yeah, I'll get what I have over here up and to the top, and then I'm gonna run and hit the bathroom real quick because I've been streaming for over 2 hours now, and I got a couple beers in me now, and I might have to hit the bathroom real quick. But I'm gonna jump to the garage after getting this one to the top, and I'll load up a few more vehicles, bring them out here, and then raise a little bit of hell to end the stream in some style. I'll probably go for like another half hour or so, because it'll take me a minute to load up and then get the other vehicles out here as well. But I think that'd be a fun way to close it out. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna run and hit the bathroom real quick, and I'll be back in 2 seconds, folks. I'm back. What can I use as a mover? I got the... Zentos over here. I'll use this. I'll just recover it and I'll take the fuel tank off the back. Actually, this one I'll just use on its own. Use the slide bed. Actually, yeah. Alright. Should be able to get probably 2 vehicles on the back of this. Man, this thing is so big. Holy shit. Nope, too big. Oh man, have you guys seen this Unima AWA military vehicle? This will be fun to take off the hill climb if it'll make it to the top. Actually, no, this thing doesn't even have diff lock. Like, it won't even make it up to the top of the hill climb. So, that'd be fun, but I want to take something that would actually be able to have fun going up the hill climb. And the reason I went over here, the core, this thing, this is what I need to bring out there. Alright. Hell yeah, thank you, Christian. Aw, bummer. I was hoping to put on one more trailer and get more vehicles out there in one shot, but this will be fine. I am loving the Zentos. It has a built-in radar, which is fantastic for basically using this full-size vehicle as a scout. Just because of the level restrictions, I don't have it fully leveled up right now, so I don't have like the most powerful engine, so it's a little bit slower than it needs to be, or it could be, but yeah, this has become a fantastic vehicle. It's a beautifully detailed vehicle from Ranger, and it uses almost no RAM whatsoever. So you can pair it with all kinds of different mods on console. Oh, getting reckless, getting reckless. Oh, geez. I was trying to check my phone. Trying to drive this game and with one hand, it never works out very well. And again, trying to play the game with one hand and open a beer is a little bit tricky. Ah, I hate that with these fine-tuned gearboxes. If you just get a little bit below the automatic and I accidentally put it into a little bit of reverse, it automatically hooks up. I'm going to go ahead and hold off on this for a moment and bring the other set of vehicles out here. What to get? Oh, I got like no money to even do anything with any of these. So I actually should recover, where is it? That 420 that I had, and I'll just use this thing, because this would be fun to take off that jump. Attach and delete the trailer. Recover. Got the hybrid electric Tuz 420 here. Just going to use this to do the low saddle mover trailer, gooseneck. It's sitting so high. Bring the suspension down. I just got too many vehicles in the way here. This is a beautiful mod. It's just a little bit underpowered, and for some reason it just doesn't have a diff lock. It's really weird. But it's a very well detailed and beautiful looking mod. I don't have much use for it. And it is right side drive. It's got a functioning rear camera for reversing down there in the dashboard. So it's got nice touches. It's a beautiful mod. I don't have much use for it. So let's load this up with a few more vehicles and get out there and raise some hell to close out this stream with some fun. Actually, I need to... Whoa, so it does have a fast gearbox. I had not driven it with the 6-speed gearbox on it. It moves. I think because of the way the trailer is sitting on the Tuz 420, it's causing it to not allow the ramps to really function the way they're supposed to. This thing's too wide for this trailer, so this is out. Oh, I still have that one all the way up there. Oh. Need one with the paddle tires out there, though. That's what this needs. One of the cool setups for this CCM core is it's got the paddle tires in the back. True, like, sand dune style setup. Yeah, this thing's fast. Oh! Shit. Oh, come on. Well, that's just a boding for what's going to happen if I even bring that out there, so I guess I shouldn't even do that. That's the one I was thinking of. That, yeah. Makes it sit so tall, the front tires on the back of the trailer don't even touch the ground. And this isn't even with the raised suspension. I have the suspension in the low setting. It's so silly. So silly. Hey, take care, Jan. Thanks for hanging out, my dude. I appreciate you staying on that long, man. Really means a lot. Hope you have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you to anyone that's been hanging out watching the stream. Hope you had a good time. Just gonna get these few more scouts out to the sand dunes here, and then just raise some hell for a little bit, and then call it good. I'm gonna try and get all these to the top of the hill climb and launch all these vehicles off the massive sand dune launch, and see which one I can get the furthest. I think that'll be a fun way to close out the stream and just raise some hell. Oh no, I did the fun camera angle and I got myself stuck again. But this is, the gator is in its natural environment. Look at this thing. That skin is just so apt for this, this truck. For the Tuz 420, it's just perfect. Those teeth. Go to the left. Why are you not going to the left? Alright. Reset. Man, that turned into an entire situation, so I'm just gonna bail. Hey! Alright, just had to get a little creative, I guess. I didn't want to get 99% of the way there and then mess it up. That just sucked. But here we go. Alright, now we got a whole bunch of scouts out here to close out the stream in some style. Drop the back. And we'll start moving these around, get them all up to the top of the hill. Starting out with the IRFD69 TTC. Honestly, legitimately one of my favorite console mods out there. It's not the fastest rig, but it is probably hands down one of the best crawlers out there by far. I mean, it's just made for it. Oof, buried it right there. Alright, here we go. Get these last few scouts up to the top of the hill. I'm excited to have this CCM core out here in the sand dune. With this setup with the paddle tires, I mean, it's just made for this type of terrain. It has to be done. Whoa! Thing's got some speed. Oh man. Alright, didn't take any damage. I'll just have to roll it back over. That was hilarious. Oh, come on. Come on. Start back up. Don't stall. Oh, no. Ah, the suspension's good on it, so it's good for like taking, you know, small jumps and stuff, but it does bottom out quite a bit. It's quite bouncy, as you've seen from those couple little mishaps there, but oh well. But we're gonna get all these vehicles to the top of that hill climb and send every single one of them off that jump. Woof! Almost rolled the Ranger there. Good lord. Try and go up the, oh shit. I was just gonna say, gonna try and go up the tougher hill climb, and I rolled it immediately. Alright, so we're not doing that hill climb. We're gonna do the right one. I had faith in how much power this CCM core had, and I thought it'd be able to get up that hill climb, but apparently it just doesn't have the grip. This thing's more built for speed. Making it up this one, no problem. Alright. Just got these few more vehicles to get up here to the top. And then we'll close this stream out with some straight up launch chaos. Let's get the hybrid electric Tuz 420 up to the top here. Have a good night, Hellcat. There we go. I had to limp my way up to the top because I blew out the suspension on it. There we go. Alright, we'll see if the Zentos can get to the top. I almost doubt it can because I don't have the most powerful engine in it, but we'll see if it can. If not, it'll just roll back into neutral after it fails. man, it has just enough grip and just enough power to be just clawing its way up to the top of this. I'm actually impressed. That's with the stock motor. Nice. Alright, just one more down there. One last CCM core. Got the paddle tires on this bad boy. Easy. Feed you in a minute, buddy. My cat is pestering me for food. Yeah, I'll feed you in a minute, buddy. I'm almost done. Alright, that's all the vehicles to the top. What to start with? Since I started the stream with the Desert Crawler, we'll start off with this one and get a baseline. And I'm going to launch all these vehicles off the neutral drop roll-in and just see how far they all go, and then call it a night. So let's see what we can do and see how far they can go on the roll-in from the hill climb into the desert dunes on TNB trails. So start to roll in with a little speed, hit neutral, and let gravity do the work. Try to keep it on a straight line enough and just go right off the sand dune. Oh. Ooh, that was lackluster. Could have gone farther, but we'll see. That's a good starting point. Got about halfway, maybe. Not really. I mean, not really halfway, but we got a ways. Let's go with the mud truck this time. This thing will go further. With these large tires and the way this suspension's set up, this thing will launch. I just gotta do a better job keeping it on a straight line this time. Right. Here we go. Whoa. Oh yeah, farther indeed. Whoa. Ah! Hey, on all four wheels though. Nice. Alright, so this is where I landed. This is where I hit, I should say. So we'll call that good there. That's pretty far. Almost to the final lip. If you can land in that final lip and then roll it through, you could launch all the way into the swamp on the other side. That'd be insane. Alright, let's try one of the big ones. Let's send the Zentos down. See how a full-size vehicle goes down this thing. All this weight should add some speed. But I don't know how far it'll go in the air because of that weight. So yeah, we'll see. This will be nuts. Alright. Throw her in neutral, let gravity do the rest. Oh, the Zentos takes flight. Oh. Alright. Made it further than my first attempt on the initial hit, but then bounced back. Shit. Alright, let's send, actually, let's do the core. Let's see how far the core goes, because I got 2 of those up here, just for variety, so I'm not doing the same thing over and over. But I think the suspension should allow this to at least make it through the jump pretty smooth, and hopefully get some speed. Ah, I messed that one up pretty bad. Stayed too far to the right. Ah, that's a nothing burger. That's a fail. I messed that one up. Oh well, alright. I have other ones to do though. This time I will do the FD69. This one should do it with no problem. Oh. Nice. Rode it out. Alright, let's see how the big one does. The HE420. Hybrid electric TUZ 420. Oh. Man, that thing's heavy. Whoa. Rode it through? Thing is friggin' tough to kill. Alright, we got, I think, 2 left up here, 3 left. Yeah, so I got the Ford 9000, there's another CCM core, and then one last Desert Crawler. So we'll see how far these all go, and that'll be a good closeout for the stream. This is the Rolling Coal GGMS Hybrid Ford CTL 9000. Throw it in neutral. Let gravity do the work. Oh, the Ford is flying! Almost rode it out. Holy shit. Wow, that went further than I thought. Alright. The CCM core. Let's get a running start with this one. Just send it as fast as possible. Oh, a little off to the left, but made it. Oh, just dug that wheel in the ground. Oh, all tore up. Alright, folks, final one coming up. Launch it into the graveyard. The Desert Crawler. The whole reason this stream happened is because of this truck. Brand new console mod from Invalid Redneck, the Desert Crawler. Absolutely beautiful little Ford Ranger. Let's see how far she goes. It's been a good stream. I appreciate everyone hanging out. Kind of messed it up, but still made it. At least I get to ride it out. But again, I really appreciate everyone hanging out. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe if you've not done so. But definitely go out and check out the Desert Crawler from Invalid Redneck, the generic mud truck from Glitchworks, GGMS Hybrid Electric Pack. And definitely, of course, get the CCM Core from Fred's Wayne, and as always, the TNB Trails mod map by Pixel Monkey. All good choices. But have a great night, folks. I'll catch you around soon, and until the next time, enjoy SnowRunner, enjoy yourself some console mods, and have a great night. Enjoy your weekend. Have a good night.